Welcome. This is Lorraine Aguilar, founder of Working Harmony, and this is One Gratitude, One Small Success. It's 10 a.m. here in the Pacific time zone, which means it's time to share our gratitudes. Please type in the comment box your gratitude for the day. I'll share mine with you, play you a little song by one of my local bands, Sublime, and then scroll through your responses for some shout outs. So, today's gratitude was pretty deep for me today. I was listening to the Humanity Rising Solutions conference that's based in the Netherlands, and it was around conscious leadership. It had a number of global leaders talking about the future of leadership. So my gratitude that was, of many, that was inspired by this morning's conference was just the wisdom that rises from stillness. And the reason I really savor that is, of course we look at the world through our own lens. For me, especially as like a hardcore meditator, I've had so much wisdom in my own life arrive from stillness. Even my decision to be on this little creative sabbatical to write my book came from a place of stillness rising. And I love the connection of how things happen individually also happen collectively. And so it's in my own belief system, I like to believe that the stillness that came from the COVID situation contributed to the wisdom rising and awareness rising around Black Lives Matter and the desire for liberty and justice for all. Coming to terms with not just the United States, but the whole world, with what is the true history of how our nations were formed and how our wealth was built. And how do we be honest about that, take responsibility for that, and make it right? So I like to believe in my own belief system that the stillness of the COVID crisis helped us get in touch with that wisdom, because this didn't happen with just George Floyd. That was just one straw on the camel's back, and the camel has been bearing this load for a long time. So in my own humility, even though I might be waking up to a lot of new ways of looking at things and new empathy for people of color and what they've gone through, people have known this all their lives. It's just people like me outside of those circles that are now starting to finally see that. And so that's my gratitude, is just wisdom rising from stillness and that clarity, and the beauty of how that works, not just collectively, but also individually. So I like to think of life as a poem, and for me that's poetry, is that interconnectedness. So within, so without. So at that, here's a little song about love. Early in the morning, rising to the street, light me up my cigarette and I strap shoes on my feet. Got to find the reason things went wrong. Got to find the reason that my money's all gone. I got a donation, I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a mother bleeping riot. Life is too short, so love the one you got, 'cause you might get her over or you might get shot. Never stop with static, I just get it off my chest. Never have to battle with my bulletproof vest. Take a small example, take a tip from me. Take all your money, give it all to charity. Love is what I got, it's within my reach, and the sublime stuff is straight from Long Beach. It all comes back to you, you finally get what you deserve. Try and test that, you're bound to get served. Love's what I got, don't stutter right out. You feel it when the dance gets hot. Loving is what I got. Said remember that, I said loving is what I got. Said remember that, I said loving is what pay. I don't get angry when my mom smokes pot, hits the bottle and gets back to the rock. Loving, fighting, it's all the same. Living with Louis Dog's the only way to stay sane. Let the loving come back to me. Oh, loving is what I got. Said remember that. I said loving is what I got. Sing with me. Loving is what I got. Said remember that. I said loving is what I got. I got. Yay! Oh, I love Sublime. Welcome, welcome, our live viewers. So happy to see you here this morning. Welcome, Klaas from the Netherlands. Welcome, Oluf Geek Thai Guy. Welcome, Happy Ron, who says rock on. Welcome, Rockin' Radio Marcia, my favorite NPR sound tech engineer. Welcome, Ben, the man who makes me smile. Okay, our first one that I see is from Klaas. He says, I'm grateful and inspired by you. How you listened and respond, how you listen and respond is very helpful. I like to learn how to be a better listener. Oh, wow, thank you, Klaas. You know, as I know that you practice nonviolent communication, and you know, I think we share in that we're always striving to be better listeners. I was reflecting this morning on how I wished, with regret, how I wished I would have been a better listener to my brother-in-law, who was telling me about his ideas about what's going on in the world, knowing that he has a very different view, worldview, political view. It's like, darn it, I wish I was a better listener. So thank you for acknowledging that in me. I do try, and I see, I think with all of us, there's, how can I say, the world is really challenging us to listen, and it's not easy. And thank you for recognizing that. I do appreciate that. Oh, yay, Happy Ron, my fellow musician. He says, grateful for interview today with local radio station. Hey, congratulations. I'm not surprised. Your work is really taking off. Those of you who are looking forward to some positive music in this world and relevant music, check out Happy Ron, one word, in your search engine. And he just put out a recent video. So we've got a gratitude from Marcia, Rockin' Radio. She says, watched a coyote eat some food I put out because my cat didn't like it. Life in the desert. Sweet. Well, I'm sure you made for a grateful coyote this morning. Very sweet. Oluf Geek Thai Guy says, I'm grateful for an interview as well. An associate in Thailand interviewed me live yesterday afternoon. I'm going to respond in Thai. Di mak mak, chok di naka, woohoo! I just said that's great, and good luck. Oh, awesome, Oluf. Man, you are on fire by getting those interviews. May you get just the right job for you. I know you've got loads of experience in the Agile community and Agile fields, so, and it's an honor to know you, you know, in that regard and more. So let's see if did I miss anyone? Okay, last call for any gratitudes. I will check one more time before signing out. So, as I mentioned before, this is a trying time for all of us. Sometimes it's hard to listen to people we don't agree with. I'm seeing overt anger, frustration, you know, even a former family member who I love, you know, just recently referred to something that I was happy about that happened in the news as the work of an evil cult, you know. So it's like, oh boy, how do I take it all in with compassion and still stand for what I believe in? So at that, in closing, as we all join in this mindfulness practice with the intention of elevating humanity, may we be kind. And I'm saying that to myself as well, because it's really easy for me to judge, dismiss, and write off people who don't see things the way I do. So may we take good care of ourselves and take good care of each other. And may we do our part, whatever that is, to facilitate humanity rising. So thank you so much for joining me. Just a reminder, please like, share, and comment. That certainly helps get this in the hands of more people. And please have a wonderful day, or depending on your time zone, a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.